Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to Wildflower Will's YouTube channel. I'm Louise. It's Monday. You guys have been voting, and we are now just settling in for an hour's worth of knitting and crochet chatting. You guys can knit. I maybe will be knitting as well. And we're just going to catch up on what we've been working on this past week. So today has been voting day. I picked two small crochet projects. The Fiber Friends, December is always holiday month, right? Anything ornamenty, toyish, fun, garland, decorating, stockings, snowmen, Santas, gnomes, snowflakes, Christmas balls, all those kinds of fun things. So I decided two reasons. This project would fit for the Fiber Friends challenge for this month. It's also something small and quick that I can get a finish on my whiteboard. And then if I have some extra time, I can still work on some of the ones that aren't finished before December 31st rolls around. And maybe I can either have a finish or I can get a lot more progress done on some of these other larger projects. January for the Fiber Friends is a get her done month. So some of these ones on the whiteboard that I'm going to carry over into 2026, if I can get a good start on them now, then maybe I can get them finished in January. I put a lot of thought into this. So, anyways, I went looking this morning and I actually went looking on Pinterest instead of Ravelry for projects. And I came up with a crocheted snowflake and a crocheted Christmas tree. I'm pretty sure I've seen this Christmas tree before and have loved it every time it pops up in my Pinterest feed. I was kind of looking, I'm always on the lookout for a knitted snowflake. There is the odd one out there, but they're very, very rare. And I didn't do a whole lot of searching. I just did a quick search and they were all crocheted. So I picked one that I thought was easy. I think the snowflake only had 3 rounds on it and thought it would be fun. I've done them before, so potentially I should be able to do it again. And I'll show you a picture if you didn't see what we were voting on. Let me pull this up here. Okay. So this is what I posted. Can you see that? So there's a super cute little snowflake and I think the pattern was on a blog. I'm not sure if it's available on Ravelry. Those cute little crocheted Christmas trees are granny squares, and then they're just folded. And they are on Ravelry. They the Pinterest link takes you to an Etsy site, but I don't know. I'm a little leery about buying something that's not on Ravelry and having it put right into my library. If you remember back October, somewhere in here, I bought a hat, a stranded hat. It was a Halloween hat for one of my New Start Mondays, and it was purchased off a person's blog or their website. Paid for it, never did get the pattern. So when I saw the Christmas trees, I was like, "Ooh, I can find the pattern for this." I'm like, "Okay, where's the pattern for the Christmas tree? If the Christmas tree is the one that wins, can I get it off somewhere other than Ravel or Etsy?" So, anyways, I did a little quick look on Ravelry, and it was also available on Ravelry. So, either way, I can access the pattern. So, I think Nikki gets a shout out for the comment that actually made me laugh out loud. So, she was voting for the Christmas trees. She said, "You have done snowflakes in the past." She said, "Branch out and do the trees." And I thought that was hilarious. So, branch out. She said, "Pun intended." That was a good one, Nikki. Um, Other people, there was lots and lots of votes on these 2 projects because 'cause they're both super, super cute. Um, there was people that liked both. Snowflakes, the Christmas trees, there was lots of comments that the snowflakes were super cute. There was comments that the Christmas trees were really colorful. Christmas trees would be a good stash buster. Some people voted Christmas trees because I have done snowflakes in the past, which is true, and anyways, so I didn't actually figure out the percentage of what the winning project won by, but it was a little one-sided. So, if there's anybody new watching, I think you guys probably everybody that I see in the comments probably knows this already, but every Monday morning, you can go and you can vote here on YouTube. If you are a Patreon member, you can vote on Patreon, you can vote Facebook, and 2 places on Instagram, and you can vote in all the places. And someday, I'm gonna remember to actually put it up on TikTok as well. So eventually, you'll be able to vote there. So if you're really, really, really wanting strongly one project to win, you're gonna have all those places you can go vote. And some people do also send me, um, some direct messages too that I add in. So, all right, the project that I am casting on I'm not casting on. That always gets me with crochet. The project that I am starting with a crochet hook and some chain stitches is insert your drum roll. I'm gonna see, can I make this big? Probably not. Oh, maybe I can. The project that I'm casting on, the one with the most votes this week, is Christmas trees. Now, I am very, very excited because I think if I was to have picked one or the other, I would have went with Christmas trees. I really and it's always funny. Usually the first project that I find in the morning, I don't know if I when I like so I like the first project, right? Like I scroll and scroll and scroll, find a project, I'm like, "Well, this is really cute. Let's use this one." And then the second one, I don't know as I'm scrolling if I'm like subconsciously thinking I need to find something that's cuter, better. I don't know. But lots of times I quickly change my mind from the very first one that caught my eye to the one that I pick second. I end up liking better. I don't know. Funny. Anyways, but the snowflake is very, very cute. And it is only 3 rounds. And if I can find it, maybe I'll just post the link in Instagram stories. So if you are looking for what looks like a very easy, um, yes, Jocelyn, I can. If you're looking for what looks like a really easy snowflake pattern, I will post the link as well. And I will post the link in Instagram stories for the Christmas tree because I think this would be something really fun that like everybody should just whip up a couple of crocheted Christmas trees. They are a granny square and then you just fold them. Sides fold in, the bottom folds up. Easy peasy. Interestingly enough, we have got a weaving class planned for the spring. My friend Renee is going to teach it, and we had done a pot holder, and then we were going to have it in December to start with, but then the dates we got conflicting dates and whatever. But we were kind of trying to figure out what we were gonna do for a project, and it was gonna be in December, so we thought Renee is like, text me, she's like, "I can make this into a Christmas tree." And so she had the same light bulb moment as this person with the granny square, taking your square, folding it, make it into a triangle, and make a tree out of it. So the granny square is done this basically the same way. Anyways, the granny square, I already bought the pattern. It is I don't know. I can show you that. Annie Designs, since I did find it on Ravelry, let me let me look through the hundred of tabs that I have open on my phone and see if I can find Ravelry. Um, okay, let's see what this is. Nope, that didn't like that. Okay, give me a second here and I'll see if I can find it. Anyways, it was Annie Designs. You can find it on Ravelry. It is a paid for pattern, but I am sure if you do a little bit of searching, there is probably a free version out there. Or for you crocheters who know what you're doing, I'm sure you can come up with your own design. I just wanted to support the designer and um, just follow the pattern. I'm not okay, I'm still trying to find Ravelry here. I didn't want to just wing it, but I did take a quick peek at the pattern and her design has all of the stitches in it, I think. Did I have a half double? I think so. Like, I think it had a single double, half double, treble. So I thought, well, this would be a good granny square for me to practice again, all of the stitches. And it looked really super cute. I've got 10 million balls of yarn. That's not all that far off of an exaggeration. And oh yes, Diane, threads. Yes, you can vote because it does go gets posted. Yes, there's not very like I think you might be one of the only 1 or 2 people that actually vote on Threads, but you're right. You can post on Threads because it does get posted over there too. Whew, okay. I made it into Ravelry. Give me a second. Patterns, 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 patterns. Hopefully it'll come up what I've looked for. Here we go. Oh, okay. So the crochet tree on Ravelry is called Jolly Bauble Christmas Tree. So there it is. And she does give you instructions on how to fold it and sew it together and make the little hanger. So it looks, I mean, I scanned the pattern and and it looks like it's very beginner friendly. So if you're somebody like me who needs kind of still a step-by-step walk through, it looks like it would be a good pattern. Oh, I should make more ornaments, but I only knit. There's a lot of knit ones out there. Oh, what's this, Alyssa? I only knit also. There also are knitted ornaments on right. Yeah, there's tons. And there's free ones, there's paid for ones. Like you just do a search and you will come up with all kinds of fun things. There's just this year, there seems to be lot of really fun crocheted ones, and I don't know if that's just because now that I'm a crocheter, I am just looking a little bit more closely. Other times, I would have just, like, been like, "Oh, crocheted, scroll, scroll, scroll." Anyways, hello, Nancy. Hi, Amanda. Haven't really looked at the comments. Hey, Susie. Well, if you try the snowflakes, this is easy and cute. Grandma Twinkle. It's in Ravelry. Oh, Grandma Twinkle? Like that's like a pattern name, Susie? Do I need to check that out? I am up for any. Oh, okay. So Twinkle, it's a star and it's crocheted. Grandma Twinkle, Michelle Claudius is the designer. Look at that. Grandma Twinkle. Okay, that looks really cute. Crocheted though, Alyssa. Oh, very fun. See, there's lots. It's just you could spend a lot of time on Ravelry. I don't know, but YouTube wasn't letting me post the chat until now. Amanda, that's odd. I don't know. Oh, Liz says Christmas tree. Did you vote Christmas tree, Liz? All right. So, Nikki said, Arnie and Carlos just released their 10th anniversary on YouTube Christmas bauble. Oh, it's a $2-ish pattern on their website. It's a cabled knitted pattern. Well, there you go. That's affordable. Support the designer, get a fun pattern. Look at that. What did I just read? 10th anniversary? My goodness. I think I saw did they just send out an email that they're doing a Canadian knitting cruise next year? Vancouver Island, maybe? Oh, Jocelyn. Okay, yeah, Jocelyn, I think you would love making one of the Christmas trees. Anyways, the Christmas trees look super, super fun. Snowflakes look super fun. Either one would be a great project when you're sitting around an evening after work, watching a Christmas movie, having your hot chocolate, recreating your Hallmark Christmas moment in your own living room, and just crocheting on something holiday themed. Hi, Sally. Oh, I made some money ornaments before, but parents and family have it. It was fun to help my great aunt and uncle set up their tree. I knew why the lights weren't working. Oh, you should do running colors. Yes, I think you should. That would be fun. I may go check that pattern out as well. Okay, what else have I done this week? Surprisingly, I have done a little bit of knitting. I what will I show you first? Oh my goodness, you guys, our sock knit along. Today is the official ending of it. Some people, I know some of you that were knitting along holiday socks had them done by November 30th. I'm hoping maybe the extended deadline, did that help anybody else get some of them finished? I haven't looked in the Ravelry thread. Did you guys post them in Ravelry? Oh my goodness. I'm going to take a look here. If I can get this to work. Okay, so even with the extended deadline, I did not get my socks done. But I made some progress, which I am very excited about. I am looking here. No. There we go. Holiday sock cowl. Okay. Ooh, we have a few socks in there. Okay. The thread is still open. If anybody has finished socks, go put them in there. And then, oh, I've got Jen's and Sally and Donna's are in there. Nikki, do you have ones to post in there? Donna, yes, it helped me. I just posted mine. I see them. Okay, Nikki, do you have ones to post? I finished mine. I need to post them. Give me a sec. Okay. Oh, Dawn says not finished. That's okay. Susie, I did not finish my socks. I got sidetracked making baby crocheted items. I know. Well, that's anyways, we can all say that, well, some of us have got finished socks. Some of us have got a good start, and we can just keep working on them in December. Maybe the whole premise next year should be we are just going to get a jump start on December holiday sock knitting. So by Christmas Eve, we will have a finished pair of socks if we start them November 1st. Now, you guys probably heard Jocelyn and I chatting Friday night, and I had my whole big talk about sock knitting and should I keep knitting socks? Am I a sock knitter? Should I just give up on socks? Well, anyways, since as I've been having this debate about do I want to keep knitting socks? Should I just do something else instead? I was knitting on my sock as I was having that debate with myself. So I have got quite a bit more done on my sock. I suggest we go to December 24th. Well, maybe next month, maybe next year we'll make it a 2-month knit along. But where was I? I remember starting the second color of red. So I got the second color of red, green, and I'm starting into the variegated green stripe now. So I'm gonna have to see how far I have to go. This is the Flegel heel, and I think I'm gonna still keep with the Flegel heel. At one point over the weekend, as I was knitting this, I thought, "Oh, I should just do a heel flap and gusset. Just, like, zip the heel in quick, 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 do a shorty sock, cast off, call it done." But then I thought, "No, it's not gonna be done for tonight anyways." So I am gonna go back, I'm gonna go look up the blog post for the Flegel heel, and I'm gonna do some measurements. I have a little bit more to go, probably not much. I don't wanna knit too far. That would deflate my newfound excitement for knitting socks if I have to unknit a few rounds. But I'm gonna figure out where I need to go to, start the Flegel heel, still make this a shorty, and I have plan B now. I have a Christmas party coming up in a couple of weeks. I would like to wear my Christmas shorty socks to that Christmas get together. New goal. Even though I just said the other night that goal knitting is what is doing me in. As soon as I have a goal, it feels like work. When I have to do it, I stop knitting. Now I have just given myself another goal. All right. Anyways, we'll see. But I did make some progress on my Christmas sock. On January 6th, it's still Christmas. That's right. I had to learn. Oh, that's right. Epiphany, right? That's true. Um, yes. I know some people keep Christmas trees and lights and everything up until January 6th. You are correct. Liz, my mind was wondering when you said jump start, I heard dumpster and my head snapped back to the screen. Oh my goodness. Um, Diane was too busy. That's right. Within 5 days, I saw those finished you did those in 5 days? Incredible. They look super cute. Anyways, we had fun knitting Christmas socks, whether we finished them or not. So, if you have a finished pair, put them in the thread. I'm gonna draw. We've got Jen, Sally, Donna, Nikki's gonna go in there. So we may just have so it's gonna be a very close race. Um, and I will I will draw and post who the winner is going to be. And then we're gonna chat about what your prize is. Um, okay. So, Christmas socks, I've been working on those a little bit. The other project that I've been working on is my new start from 2 weeks ago. This is the sugar loaf shrug. That's what it's called, right? Sugar loaf shrug. I don't know. The sugar loaf. That just, um, I find that a very interesting name, pattern name. Anyways, here it is. It started. I'm still working on some increases. You can see I've got increases right there. The shoulder is right here. So there's been no increases in the shoulder sections. It's just been increases on the front and the back. And I have one more round of increases, and then I'm doing something else. I think it's more increases, but I think there's increases in the shoulder sections. I do believe. And then I think I'm just like knitting around and around for as big as I want. So this is some of the Caron cakes. Oh my gosh. Caron cakes. It is a bulky weight. Bum bum bum. Upside down. There we go. It is what we call it was green something. Nourish. That's what it was. I didn't even know the name of it, but isn't that I love the name. Um, Green. I absolutely love the color of it, kind of greens and browns. It just feels very outdoorsy, very naturey. So I'm working on this. Excuse me. I am loving working on this, even though I mean got a fair little amount done. You can see how the colors are kind of striping on here. Yeah, I really, really like it. So at some point, I'm going to have to move this onto a larger needle and I'm going to try it on because the pattern is written in one size only. It says up front it has not been test knit. So I think I need to do a few more increase rounds, I do believe, because even the largest size would maybe just fit me. So I think I'm going to do like a few more increases. It's a shrug. I'm I'm kind of thinking we've got a little playroom in here, right? And I kind of only followed the pattern sort of kind of. There was a lot of different needle size, like there was 3 different needle sizes. You were supposed to I'm sure I can't even remember this correctly. Cast on with a larger needle size, then you immediately went to a smaller needle size for a number of rounds, and then you went to a bigger size than something. I don't know if it was bigger than the cast on. I didn't do that. I just picked a bigger needle size and just did the whole thing. I'm thinking, "I want it bigger anyways." And I was doing good to find 1 needle, you guys. I couldn't find 3. So, it'll be fine, and then I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna try it on. I'll do a few more increase rounds if I need to. It's a shrug. If it's a little bit big and oversized, that'll be just fine. So, that is my plan, and I have been just loving this. The pattern, like, it's so simple. So simple. Yes, I've been knitting it without checking the pattern. I just read the pattern and it was, like knit so many round. I think it was a free pattern, I think. So I think it was like knit 3 rounds, then you do some change nail size, then you knit 15 rounds maybe. Anyways, I just kind of just knit it. Then I did the increase rounds and I just stopped to do a count, and I have to do 1 more increase round, and then I'll have the right number of stitches, what the pattern calls for. I will try it on, decide if I'm going to do some extras. Sorry, I can feel a tickle starting. Anyways, oh, Sam is here. Hello, Sam. How are the dishcloths? I know we're not getting a count, but how are they going? All right. Anyways, that is what I have been working on. My shrug, my Christmas sock. Oh, I have one more thing to show you. Hold on, you guys. Oh, I feel like I can't find the mute button. Sorry. Um, Mittens. Last week was the snowman mittens. I have got them, well, not started. Not started, but I have something very exciting to show you. I picked the yarn. I decided to go with our one ply yarn from the store. The local yarn to us, 100% wool, one ply. It is it's a fingering weight. So there is the natural color. So this is going to be snowman color. The pattern was knit in blue with white snowman. I dyed some green and I love this. I came up with this colorway for some roving and then I wanted to dye it on the wool base And I'm super, super happy. This is exactly what I wanted was a really, really dark green. So I'm gonna keep this. This is gonna be a color I think that will be dyed permanently on the store and then eventually make its way to the website. And so this is going to be the snowman mitts. Just haven't got past the dyeing stage yet. But anyways, I'm really, really happy with this. I'm gonna wind this up. I just dyed it on the weekend. Anyways, I will play with this later. But I'm super happy. I think the mitts will look great. And these mitts are definitely gonna be mine. And most times I end up saying, "Is it gonna go in the Christmas box? Is it gonna be mine?" These are definitely going to be mine. So there. We've got a skein. So we will see some progress on those over the next couple of weeks. Oh, Nancy says, "Are they lined as well?" These ones are not. Um, no, I don't think either one of the snowman mittens you were voting on last week were lined. But they're stranded, so I always like to think that they are a little extra thick and a little extra warm, but no, not lined. But who was it was oh, our Thursday night knit night. That's the mitts. What I was thinking, somebody had a pattern that had lined mittens, and she's gonna do them with the alpaca that Cheryl knit her sweater with. That's what she's gonna do the lining with, and they are gonna be so, so soft inside. I think one pair was DK. Well, Nikki, okay, so you're right. Actually, the snowman mittens that I'm knitting do call for DK weight, but the gauge, I think I can get gauge on here with this weight. It is fingering weight, but it may be a little heavier fingering weight. So I'm going to start with this. The gauge swatch that I knit at the store, if I go down and need a size, I should be able to get gauge. So fingers crossed. Just fingers crossed. We'll see how this turns out. If it doesn't turn out, I don't know. I will knit this into something else lovely and go back to the drawing board finding some actual DK yarn for the mitts. Too much knitting. Oh no, is Sam's wrist hurting again? Oh, my right wrist was very sore, Amanda. You're just trying. I know Sam might be on a rush to get some. It's down to the last month for her dishcloth challenge, but that's okay. Sam, don't knit so much that you are hurting yourself. I know. I really love the natural too. It's nice. I love this yarn. It's gonna make really nice, cozy warm mitts. We're supposed to get snow, I think starting tomorrow, Wednesday. They're already talking about a big dumping of snow again and snow squalls. And I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go. Winter's coming again. It's given us a couple of days, like a little bit of a break. No snow, just super, super cold. Oh, that the wind doesn't go under. Exactly. That's why I like to knit my mitts really, really tight. Is this merino? No. This is not merino. This is a very rusticy wool. This is from a sheep farm and it's a Dorset, so it's a meat breed. But it's very much like Briggs and Little. Some people think this is a little softer than Briggs and Little. I don't know. But it's nice. I love it. It's a rusticy. It's a good wool. It will last like forever. Hi, Tracy. Grinch slippers. I could turn this into Grinch slippers, couldn't I? I know Cheryl has been having like this debate trying to find like the perfect green that she likes to do slippers for the store. And I know. I don't know. I think any green and you do the yellow and black and people will get the gist, right? Oh, Sam, you finished some dishcloths today. Fantastic. Oh, I'm using the Farmer Gathering yarn in natural and black. Oh, okay. Natural and black. That'll look fun, Diane. Bum, bum, bum. I'm just looking. Yes, a dishcloth. Oh, I may also do slippers. Oh, for your Crocs. That would be fun because then you'd get to see them. Okay. Wow. All right. This is exciting. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm really, really hoping that this is going to work for the mitts. I'm thinking it's going to fine. I think it'll just work out fine. We'll see. Oh, I'm tuning in late. Oh, hi, Anne. The Christmas trees. One. Crocheted Christmas trees. I'm very excited about that. I don't know what I have got. Oh, wow. Just, you know, just sitting over here, just out of the screen. I'm just going to reach over here and grab, and I'll show you what I have over here. Oh, it's amazing what you find when you do a little looking here. I found a Christmas ball. Okay. I could put that out somewhere. Anyways, I have this green. Worsted weight, loops and threads. What is this? Oh, this is not impeccable. This is soft classic acrylic from Michaels. This would be good Christmas ornament yarn because I want to use up like all of this. I am getting ready to do a big shift in all my yarn come January. So maybe the Christmas tree is going to be the perfect stash busting project for me to just make some really colorful, like there's some nice green. There's that could be Christmas. Oh, that could be Christmas. Some white, a little bit of yellow. Oh, could like do stars. Um, yeah, I want to make a whole bunch of them and all the colors. So it is going to be a lot of fun. I will post the link. So if anybody else wants to crochet a few up this week, that would be fun. We could compare colors. Okay, so let's see what else. I don't know. That's about it. That's really all I've been working on. I have been doing a lot more dyeing than I have knitting. I have not been doing any spinning, and that needs to change. I have got a number of fleeces here to wash, and I'm going to start that this coming weekend. So stay tuned for that. You'll be hearing a little bit of updates about that. I'll do some posting about it. Pamela, I have a bunch of DK leftovers from the Retro Daisy Afghan. Ooh, this sounds good. That would be fun and colorful. I know I'm picturing these trees either like this is how I'm thinking of using them. Either making a garland and then just hanging it somewhere, or hanging them individually on trees, or putting them on gifts, or even just thinking like magnets and putting them on the fridge, or maybe just doing 3 like a really short garland. Just do a chain with 3 on and like just put it on the fridge or something, or you could hang them on depending on what kind of handles you have in the kitchen, if you could hang them on kitchen cabinets. I don't know. I'm just thinking they should be like everywhere. Just hang them from your rear view mirror in your car. Just be festive. And yeah, just do all the colors. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas colors, right? Pretty much anything goes. I think it would just be really, really fun. Just spread some Christmas joy. Could do some yarn bombing. Oh, oh. I just thought, what about decorating, like, a tree outside and just hang them on, like, do some yarn bomb, decorate a tree. Keychain! Nancy, that's a fantastic idea. I like there's so many ways. These like, we can make 100 bazillion of these crocheted Christmas trees, and we could just yarn bomb everywhere with them. Wouldn't that be fun? I might just do that. I wonder how quick they are. Okay, it's a granny square. Okay, I'm gonna see how long this takes me. I'm gonna figure out the pattern, and so I've already bought it, so it's in my Ravelry library. How big are they, Nancy says? Good question. Oh, Nikki, thanks. You got yours posted. Okay. Bum, let me look here. If I go to my patterns, no. If I go to my library, you would think after all these years of using Ravelry, this would not be a confusing thing. Okay. Carmen Hef Hefferman is the designer, and it's an October 2025 pattern. So well, pretty much brand new. Jolly Bobble Christmas Tree. There's 23 projects. Okay, let's look. Let's get some color inspiration here. Which way do I wanna go? Um, okay, I'm not sure what that is a picture of. Anyways, red, white, and green looks really cute. So it looks like the trunk, you can just use any any color you want to. Ooh, now look at that one. Not as many colors, but that is really fun. Look at the everyone just gets better than the last. Look at these all in neutrals. Now those are fun. Not near as colorful, but oh, oh, look at this one. That is fun. Oh, Nikki, what did you just send me? Oh, here's some colorful ones. So the whole background is green, and then just the center, different colors, different colored beads. I've got wooden beads, so I can definitely do the bead on the top. Grinch green with some purple and yellow, and they have it hanging on a monstera. Love it. Oh, red, white, and green. Oh my gosh, here's like green, yellow, and pink. How fun is that? Oh my gosh, I hope these okay, I did look at the pattern, it's 6 rounds because this one looks like a sunflower Christmas tree. Because I sent you a picture of my tree ornament. Oh, Nikki, okay. I always look at the pattern and I'm like, "I need to know how many rounds it is." And this one was 6 rounds, and I was like, "Oh, that seems like a lot." I'm thinking, "I like the snowflake, that was 3 rounds." But anyways, okay, Nikki, where did you send it to me? Um, okay, hold on. Is it Instagram? Do, 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 do. Let's see. Nikki? Nope, not there. Okay, let's go Insta. There's like, Nikki, where did you send it? Okay. Okay, so Nikki says, I'm finishing one now and I started it 30 minutes ago. I'm making mine up, but it looks the same. Ah, okay, got it. See, that's the thing, there's so many places. Oh, Nikki, this looks fantastic. Her first attempt. Okay, look at that. That looks so cute. See, yeah. You guys who can look at it and know what's the treble, what's the double, what's the half double, or where you can, like, do you need to make it a half double? Can you just make it a double? I I could make those assumptions, but then I don't know what we would turn out with. Excuse me. Alyssa, I'm lucky to almost be ready to start my own ornament collection. See, that's going to be so fun for you. And you can just collect things. If you use orange, red, and cream, it would look like a slice of pizza. Uh, I like it. Okay. So only half an hour per tree. Like that's I wonder if I could get mine down to being half an hour once I know what I'm doing, and if I just keep making them over and over again, half an hour times like 100 that I wanna do. Now all of a sudden I'm thinking like, "Ooh, I could put one on every gift. Could I make a garland for some people?" This feels like a project that I should have found like a month or 2 ago, or maybe in July. Oh. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, yes, you guys. Okay, Jocelyn just reminded me. She said, "Louise, you need to check out the January crochet thread for next year. There are some freaking wonderful patterns in there." Okay, so if anybody, we've talked about a little bit about this. So there's been a group of us who've been doing the crocheting for this whole entire year. We've been meeting once a month on Zoom. We're gonna carry on doing that next year, but we're switching to garments, not just squares and blankets. And I think every month we're gonna have a theme. January is sweater/cardigan. I'm doing a crocheted hexie cardigan because why not? I could start with a scarf. I've done a cowl, so like I can just jump right into a cardigan. I'm sure it'll be just fine. Um, so, if Jocelyn has very graciously offered to kind of help organize all of this. So, over on her Northern Knits podcast, Ravelry thread, I think there's 2 threads open. One is for you just to leave your name if you want to take part in the group. Doesn't mean you're committing to doing every month. Like January, you may be like, oh my gosh, a cardigan. Like, no, I'm not doing that. But the next month is probably going to be a hat. So, um, you can join us. So just leave your name there, and all that's gonna do is then I'm gonna compile a master list with your email, and then once a month, you will get the Zoom link and join us. And we want everybody to join us, even if you don't take part in the cardigan or sweater, whatever we're doing in January. Um, but you've been crocheting something else, still join us. If you're part of our little crochet club, feel free to join and just be inspired for next month. So there is also another thread that Jocelyn has opened for people to post patterns for the cardigan, sweater, crochet, so people can get some ideas of what they might want to crochet for January. So, yes, I should go check that out. Circle to a square. What is that, Sherry? Okay, maybe I better back up. Sherry says, "Oh, you need to you need the increasing and decreasing heights in stitches to transform a circle to a square." Oh, so that's where you get in, like, the half double. Okay, so it goes single, single, half double, double, treble. Okay. So, obviously, right, so if you do your height difference different, it's not gonna lay flat or it's gonna ripple and do whatever. Look at that. Thank you, Sherry. I learned something. And oh, no, there's a double treble? I did not know that. Hi, Sherry. Oh, Sam says hi. Okay. Diane T, I did not know that. A double I did not know that. I have never, well, in my vast crocheting experience, I did not know I come across a double trouble. That's like really tall. Um, oh, Sam. Okay, I'm not going to show these, Sam. Ooh, fun. Sam just sent me pictures of her latest dishcloths, but I'm going to leave you guys in suspense because I think Sam and I are going to get together at the end of the year and we'll do a little podcast again like we did last year, year before, with all of her dishcloths. So I will just tell you that they look super cute and leave you in suspense. Lots of stitches. Well, that's is true, right? Because there's clusters and whatever else there is. Puff stitches. I think there's clusters in this tree pattern. Anyways, I'm gonna find out because I'm gonna go settle in. I bought myself a new Christmas mug tonight, so I'm gonna wash it. I'm gonna have some hot chocolate, watch a Christmas movie, and I'm going to figure out this crochet pattern. And it's going to be a wonderful reminder for me of what a single, double, half double, treble, blah, 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 and clusters, a good refresh on all of that. And I'm going to start whipping out crocheted Christmas trees. And I'm like really, 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 really hoping that I love it half as much as I'm wanting to. And yeah, and we'll see. There could be a whole slew of Christmas trees. This could just transform my whole crochet experience here. Could just be crocheted Christmas trees from here on out till the end of the year. Okay, everybody. I'm gonna go find a hook, find some yarn. I'm gonna find something to go with that green. Thinking like pink and yellow. I've got beige and brown, but that looks kind of boring. I literally sitting right here. I have this. I'm thinking I want to do things that are bright and fun. I might do, okay, if I, I have a stack of yarn sitting right here. I have this color. It's not very exciting though. I don't know. Maybe with some other colors. If I pull out too much of this yarn, I'm going to have a big avalanche. But I have got Christmas red. Well, maybe. Maybe. Oh, I've got some dark green. What is this? Sorry, guys. If the computer all of a sudden starts like shaking or falls, it's because it has had a pile of yarn fall on it. Okay, so now here's some actual DK. Okay, so the pattern actually calls for DK. This is all worsted. Maybe my Christmas trees will be a little bigger, but there's a nice dark green. Oh boy. Okay, stay tuned for Christmas tree progress because I've got lots of yarn to pick from. I didn't even have to get off my chair to find this yarn, you guys. So there'll be lots of color combinations. I think the pattern does say DK or worsted, or it does say really any yarn. Just match your hook size. Bigger is better. Well, I know. I am okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna play with some colors here. I'm gonna see what I can find. I'm gonna whip up one tonight. Stay tuned. Check Instagram tomorrow. I'll post what I have got done. See if I can manage to get 6 rounds done tonight. See if I can make it look like a tree. I know, movie night, crocheted granny square tree in with my new Christmas mug and hot chocolate. It's gonna be like the best night. All right, everybody. Thanks so much. Avalanche. I know. And I did not, but it is sitting here very precariously with like, yeah, one good Daisy runs by quick, it is all gonna come toppling down. Maybe I'll move it before that happens. Good for scrap. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, sock yarn, any way to yarn. This is gonna be fantastic. Okay. I'm hoping that next week I've got a lot of really fun color combinations and we can compare some pictures. If you guys make any of these crocheted Christmas trees, post them in the Fiber Friends group. I mean, they're perfect for this month's challenge. And then put them in the Ravelry thread because they will count for prizes. All right, everybody, thank you so much for voting for the Christmas trees. I am very, very excited to find a hook and start working on this. Okay, I am going to draw. You know what I'm going to do? Okay, you're right, Nancy. I was gonna draw. I'm thinking if we have 4 I lost Ravelry again. Give me a give me a second. There it is. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Alright, I'm just gonna do this right now. I okay. Give me 1 second here. Let me go. Okay. Groups. Did I not just say this should not be this hard to navigate? I don't know why it was alright. We have got okay, so Nikki's got hers in here. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys really oh, I can't show Jen's. I didn't put pictures in here. Actually, yes, I can. Okay, so these are Sally's. Red, red, white, and green stripes. Super cute. Look like candy canes. And these ones are Donna's. Red and white. And here's oh, Nikki, these are really pretty. What yarn was this? And there's Nikki's. Now, Eric keeps going. Um, Jen had 2 pairs of socks as well. That let me see if I can find those. Here are Jen's. Jen, these are gorgeous colorwork socks. There's Christmas trees. And oh my goodness, these have got gingerbread boys on them. Gingerbread peoples and stripes. Look how fun that is. So those are pairs 1 and 2. Okay. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 entries. Let's get a random number generator here. Okay. We're gonna go 1 through 5. And pair number 2, which I know is Jen's. And that is the pair. Entry number 2. That is the gingerbread socks that I just showed you. Jen's pair number 2. 1, 2, I didn't count my first entry. So, the second pair of socks that was entered is Jen's. So, Jen, you are the winner. I'm gonna send you a message. I'm going to send you some yarn, some hand-dyed yarn. So, I will send you a message on Ravelry, and you can tell me what color you would like, and I will dye you some yarn. So, congratulations, everybody. This was fun. It was a good way to motivate me to get working on my Christmas socks, and I'm still gonna try to work on them for my Christmas get together. So, Jen, I will send you a message. Congratulations. Thanks, everybody, for knitting Christmas socks along with me for the last 6 weeks. It has been a lot of fun. Okay, everybody, have a fantastic week. I will be back here next Monday with hopefully a whole bunch of fun Christmas trees to show you. Thanks for voting. Thanks for watching. And I will see you all later. Have a fantastic week, everybody. Bye.